Ripple still wants to go public, but the SEC lawsuit is causing the delay. However, it looks like things are looking good for Ripple, as it has been granted another significant win. Hello, future billionaires! Welcome back to our channel, the channel where you get stock inspiration, motivation, and knowledge to become the next future billionaire. Today, we'll be talking about a huge bit of news on XRP versus SEC. Before we get started, a humble reminder: subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and remember to turn on post notifications as well to never miss a video from us. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Ryan Fugger first started Ripple in 2004. He also developed the first version of Ripple called Ripple Pay. He handed it to Chris Larsen and Jed McCaleb in 2012, where they co-founded OpenCoin. OpenCoin then rebranded to Ripple Labs Incorporated in 2013. Ripple Labs rebranded to Ripple in 2016. Chris is currently the executive chairman of Ripple. Ripple is a technology that acts both as a digital payment network for financial transactions and a cryptocurrency. Unlike most cryptocurrencies that cater to peer-to-peer needs, Ripple was created to connect digital asset exchanges, payment providers, and banks to lower transaction fees and enable real-time settlement expeditions. It provides a global payment solution via its patented payment network called Ripple Network, also known as RippleNet. RippleNet is a payment network built on top of Ripple's consensus ledger called XRP Ledger or XRPL. They funded the development of the open-source XRP Ledger. XRP is the native cryptocurrency of the XRP Ledger. XRP transactions are processed by a network of trusted validators on the XRP Ledger. Ripple transactions are publicly recorded on its open-source distributed consensus ledger, which has a similar data structure to blockchain, where the successive data block includes the previous block's hash. However, its consensus mechanism is different from Bitcoin or Ethereum. It doesn't rely on proof of work, and therefore there is no mining involved with XRP. Since the Ripple network doesn't run with a proof of work system like Bitcoin or a proof of stake system, transactions instead rely on a consensus protocol in order to validate account balances and transactions on the system. The consensus works to improve the integrity of the system by preventing double spending. A Ripple user that initiates a transaction with multiple gateways but craftily sends the same $100 to the gateway systems will have all but the first transaction deleted. Individual distributed nodes decide by consensus which transaction was made first by taking a poll to determine the majority vote. The confirmations are instant and take roughly 5 seconds. Since there's no central authority that decides who can set up a node and confirm transactions, the Ripple platform is described as decentralized. Ripple keeps track of all IOUs in a given currency for any user or gateway. IOU credits and transaction flows that occur between Ripple wallets are publicly available on the Ripple Consensus Ledger. But even though financial transaction history is publicly recorded and made available on the blockchain, the data is not linked to the ID or account of any individual or business. XRP is a bridge currency to other currencies. It doesn't discriminate between one crypto or fiat currency and another, and thus makes it easy for any currency to be exchanged for another. Every currency in the ecosystem has its own gateway. One gateway is not needed to initiate a complete transaction. Multiple gateways can be used, forming a chain of trust rippling across the users. Holding balances with a gateway exposes the user to counterparty risk, which is also a risk that is apparent in the traditional banking system. Suppose the gateway doesn't honor its IOU or liability. In that case, the user could lose the value of his money held at that gateway. Therefore, users who don't trust a gateway can transact with a trusted gateway that in turn deals with the untrusted gateway. This way, the IOU will be with the trusted or credit-worthy certified gateway. Counterparty risk does not apply to Bitcoins and most other altcoins, since a user's Bitcoin is not another user's IOU or liability. On 21st December 2020, the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, filed a high-profile enforcement action against Ripple. The complaint alleges violations of federal securities laws by defendant Ripple Labs Inc. The SEC complaint alleges that Ripple sold its cryptocurrency XRP as an unregistered security. The SEC is arguing that XRP is a security. They are saying that it isn't a commodity or any type of asset, as it was distributed, generated, and sold by Ripple in a centralized fashion. The outcome of the Ripple case will depend on whether XRP is an investment contract under US securities laws, which will make it subject to registration requirements under the Securities Act of 1933. The SEC has said that Ethereum and Bitcoin aren't securities due to their decentralized nature, a hallmark of blockchain applications. However, Ripple is viewed differently by the SEC. They claim that the distribution and development of XRP were conducted by Ripple in a centralized way. Many observers from the business and crypto communities have been critical of the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. People are worried that this lawsuit could cripple a nascent industry that seeks to make technology, money, and finance accessible to more people. There are also people who are pointing out that the lawsuit was quickly created as it was filed just one day before Chairman Jay Clayton resigned from the SEC. Actually, only 3 out of the 5 SEC commissioners approved the filing against Ripple. This was just the minimum threshold for an SEC action to proceed. There is a chance that Ripple could win the lawsuit on the fair notice defense. If the fair notice defense survives and Ripple wins, then the SEC will find it difficult to win any other lawsuits they bring. Even if Ripple loses the fair notice defense, they can appeal the ruling. And if an appellate court determines that the judge was wrong and that Ripple did not have a fair notice, then the SEC will be in trouble, as that ruling will be binding on every crypto lawsuit that comes along. They may not even be able to bring any more crypto lawsuits. Duggan Bliss is the senior trial counsel at the US SEC. He is now seeking the court's permission to withdraw from the Ripple case. The attorney says that he is leaving the agency after spending more than 10 years there. After Bliss leaves, the SEC will be represented by Daphne A. Waxman, John A. Daniels, Jorge G. Tenreiro, and others. In a recent memo from the United States District Court, it indicates that the judge has denied the SEC access to Ripple Labs' communication memos. As per the document, the SEC was seeking an order to access all communications constituting, transmitting, or discussing any legal advice Ripple sought or received as to whether its offers and sales of XRP were or would be subject to federal security laws. The memo ends with a statement that says the motion is denied. The judgment comes less than a month after the SEC had put forward the motion against Ripple. Previously, Ripple Labs had also added fintech executive Christina Campbell to the team as a chief financial officer, while also adding former United States Treasurer Rosie Rios to its board of directors. Judge Sarah Netburn added several points to the reason for denying the SEC in the memo. It included attorney-client privilege. The judge reiterated that attorney-client privilege should be strictly confined within the narrowest possible limits consistent with the logic of its principle. Ripple Labs also claimed that its fair notice defense was that there was a lack of clarity and fair notice regarding defendants' obligations under the law. They also stated that the 8-year delay in pursuing enforcement action against the company, following billions of dollars in XRP sales transactions and more than 200 exchange listings, as another concern. Ripple Labs also explained that a certain exchange had sought advice previously regarding XRP being considered security before listing. The SEC did not state that it considered XRP to be a security and said the exchange listed the cryptocurrency. The memo had several other points backing Ripple Labs. As we said earlier, the memo concluded with the statement that the SEC's motion is denied. This was the latest blow to the SEC. XRP was trading at $1.09285 on 25th May, which was up around 20.61% on the day. It was the largest one-day percentage gain since Monday, 24th May 2021. This surge pushed XRP's market cap up to $49.5 billion, or 2.96% of the total cryptocurrency market cap. As of June 1st, XRP is currently trading at a price of $1.06, with a 24-hour trading volume of $6,984,189,415. Its price is up by around 9.5% in the last 24 hours. It's traded in a range of $0.7948 to $1.0930 in the past 7 days. Even though XRP price is still down by around 66.78% from its all-time high at $3.29, which was set in early January, its price is sure to go up more after the lawsuit ends. That's it guys, congrats on reaching the end. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Press the bell icon to get notified every time we post a video. Tell us in the comments if you are going to invest in XRP. See you next time.